Hello there, my name is Paul Marvella Pegram. I'm the head chef at the George Inn at Old Oxted, and today I'm going to show you how to cook a humble pork chop. The pork chop, the humble pork chop, it's not so humble. The loin here, you can take that out, you can beat it out, you can breadcrumb it and have it as a schnitzel. Absolutely fantastic. Have it as a schnitzel into a pan, bit of lemon, butter, away you go. You can actually take the chops, put a whole load of them together, a little bit of sauce, maybe white wine and mushroom, slam it in the oven, and you've got a beautiful pork chop with white wine and mushroom sauce. There's just so many ways. I'm going to go for a very simple way today. All I'm going to do is just take a griddle pan and cook it on a griddle pan and then transfer it to the oven. So as you can see here with the pork chop, it's very similar to a T-bone steak. I mean, on this side here, you've got the sirloin. On this little bit here, you've got the fillet. It's a common belief that you have to cook it all the way through. In actual fact, you don't. I like it so it's about medium, verging on well done, because I like it to be nice and moist inside. You know, if you overcook it, it's just going to be like eating a piece of dry meat, and you don't want that. I don't want that. So, you know, cook it off so it's about medium. Unless you like it cooked more, then that's entirely up to you. Now I'm going to make a little marinade in this in my dish of basil here to go with my sauce. So I've got my dish of basil here. I'm going to take some pepper, some salt, then I'm going to add the garlic, the oil, then mix that all together. I'm going to pop that onto my pork on both sides. There we go. Now I've coated my pork in the marinade. I want to leave it in the fridge for about an hour. Obviously, if I can leave it in there a bit longer, even better, because those flavours are really going to permeate through the meat. I've now got my pork chop in front of me here, all nicely marinated. I've got a nice hot griddle pan on the go. Now I'm not going to put any oil in the griddle pan, because basically when I put the pork chop in there, it's going to release some of the natural fats actually within the meat straight away, so it doesn't need any oil. Now obviously it's really great if you can give the meat a little bit of colour first and help seal in all those flavours as well, which is absolutely fantastic on what we're looking for. So I'm going to actually sort of like put it into a griddle pan and make some nice patterns on there, but also serving another purpose of actually sealing the meat and keeping those flavours in there, as well as making it look absolutely fantastic on the plate afterwards. So I'm just going to leave that for 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to turn it again and turn it again so you get a nice little crisscross pattern going on there. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on its side to get to start the fat getting nice and crispy there. There we go, look. And look at that. Now that is a perfectly cut pork chop. Now look at the balance on that. It's now going to go into a baking tray. I'm going to put it into a hot oven for about 10 minutes just to finish it off, and then we're going to have a perfect pork chop supper on our hands. I'm just going to take the pork chop out now, and as you can see, look, it's been in the oven for 10 or 12 minutes. That looks absolutely fantastic. Now the rice here that I've got is actually a tomato rice, and just look at them. They're absolutely made for each other. And there you go, my friends. That is how to cook pork chops.